What is a trillionaire? It is a word that sounds like science fiction. It is a person who holds $1 trillion in personal wealth. A trillion is a 1 followed by 12 zeros. It is 1,000 billion. This number is so vast that our minds struggle to grasp its true scale. If you were to stack 1 trillion $1 bills, the tower would reach far beyond our atmosphere. It would stretch over 67,000 miles into space, a quarter of the way to the moon. $1 trillion could buy every single major league sports team in the world, many times over, with change to spare for a fleet of private jets. Today is June 24, 2026. As of now, no one has reached this monumental level of wealth. The world's richest individuals command fortunes in the hundreds of billions. Yet, $1 trillion represents a different order of magnitude entirely. It could rival the gross domestic product of a developed nation like Switzerland or Argentina. It is a level of financial power that could reshape entire industries. It could build new cities from scratch. It could fund research that could solve humanity's most stubborn problems. The journey from millionaire to billionaire was once a marvel. Now, in an age of global platforms and digital economies, the billionaire class has expanded significantly. The leap from billionaire to trillionaire, however, requires a force of unprecedented economic power. It needs a catalyst that can generate and concentrate value on a scale never before seen in human history. That catalyst is here. It is not a new continent to be discovered, or a precious metal to be mined. It is an invention of our own minds, artificial intelligence, or AI. AI has the unique potential to unlock and capture value at a velocity and scale that could mint the world's first trillionaire. This essay will explore that very possibility. We will not be dealing in fantasy, but in the tangible realities of today's technology and market forces. We will look at the powerful engines of AI that are already transforming our world. We will identify the companies and individuals poised at the forefront of this revolution. We will map the potential paths to this extraordinary wealth, and we will consider what it means for the rest of us. The story of the first trillionaire is not just about one person's fortune. It is the story of how our world is being fundamentally remade by the most powerful tool we have ever created. Artificial intelligence is the new electricity. It is a foundational technology flowing into every corner of our modern world, supercharging every industry it touches. At its core, AI is about creating software that can learn, reason, and act with a level of intelligence that was once exclusive to humans. It learns from vast oceans of data, recognizes patterns in images, understands the nuances of spoken language, predicts future outcomes, and even creates new ideas. Unlike a human worker, AI does not need to sleep. It can perform millions of calculations in a second, working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with perfect consistency and recall. This power to automate and augment human intelligence is what makes AI so economically potent. Consider a hospital today. AI systems are already helping radiologists detect signs of cancer with greater accuracy and speed than ever before, improving outcomes and efficiency. In finance, AI analyzes market trends in milliseconds, executing trades and managing portfolios to mitigate risk and maximize returns. In manufacturing, AI-powered robots increase speed and precision while reducing workplace injuries. The current wave of generative AI has amplified this potential. Models that can create, not just analyze, writing complex code, composing music, designing blueprints, and generating photorealistic images. This creative capacity unlocks a new frontier of productivity, enabling entirely new capabilities. When a technology improves productivity across nearly every sector, agriculture, entertainment, logistics, law, it makes existing businesses more profitable, lowers the cost of goods and services, and invents entirely new markets we can barely imagine. This is the fertile ground from which $1 trillion fortune could grow. It is a new kind of gold rush, But the gold is not a yellow metal. It is data, algorithms, and the computational power to run them. The ones who control these new resources are positioned to build the biggest empires the world has ever seen. The AI revolution is not happening in a vacuum. It is being driven by a handful of colossal companies. They control essential infrastructure and unprecedented amounts of data, and command armies of top engineers. They own massive globe-spanning data centers, the digital factories of the 21st century. GPUs are the engines doing the heavy lifting for machine learning. Think of companies like NVIDIA. As demand exploded, their position became like selling picks and shovels in a gold rush, providing the fundamental tool everyone needs and capturing huge value. Their market capitalization has soared. Then there are the cloud computing behemoths: Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud. These platforms built the digital foundation for millions of businesses, and now they're layering powerful AI services on top, including pre-trained models and tools to build custom applications. By renting immense computing power and software, they make AI accessible, positioning themselves as indispensable landlords, collecting rent from a growing number of tenants. OpenAI, with models like GPT, has shown the power of large language models, creating a new interface for human-computer interaction. Companies like Meta and Google reach billions daily. They aren't just building tools, they're building the environments where we'll work, socialize, and create. The company that builds the dominant, all-encompassing AI platform, the operating system for intelligence, could achieve market power and profitability that dwarfs anything we've seen before. Section 5. The contenders for the crown. To make this less abstract, let's consider the real-world players who currently embody these archetypes. While it is impossible to predict the future with certainty, we can see the outlines of this race taking shape among leaders of today's most influential technology companies. These are the individuals whose decisions are already shaping the trajectory of AI development. They are the primary contenders for the trillion-dollar crown. Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, has positioned his company as the indispensable supplier of AI's core processing power. NVIDIA's dominance in GPUs is extraordinarily lucrative as demand grows. Similarly, the CEOs of major cloud empires, Satya Nadella at Microsoft, Andy Jassy at Amazon, and Sundar Pichai at Google, are shaping the public utilities of intelligence. Mark Zuckerberg is pivoting Meta toward the metaverse, an immersive world built and populated by AI. If he succeeds, the value could be immense. Similarly, OpenAI, led by Sam Altman, has shown the disruptive potential of advanced models. Should they build a true AGI and commercialize it safely, the value created would be beyond anything we've seen. We must also look beyond the usual suspects. A new generation is working in stealth. The first trillionaire might be someone we don't even know yet, a brilliant researcher or an entrepreneur unlocking a new market. This person might combine visionary founder, master investor, and platform builder, catapulting them to wealth that redefines the meaning of rich. The journey to $1 trillion is not a simple linear path. It requires a specific confluence of events: technological breakthrough, perfect market timing, a scalable business model. The most likely scenario involves the creation and ownership of a dominant AI-powered platform. A platform lets others build on top of it, creating powerful network effects. The more developers and users it attracts, the more valuable it becomes, harder to challenge. Think of Windows in the 90s or Apple's App Store today, but on a much grander scale. First, a fundamental technological advantage, either a radically more efficient architecture or exclusive access to a proprietary dataset. This edge enables a product not just slightly better, but 10 times better, driving rapid adoption and establishing a beachhead. Second, a scalable, self-reinforcing business model. Subscriptions are one path, but a transaction-based model can be more powerful. Create a marketplace where others operate and exchange value. The owner takes a small percentage of every transaction, multiplied by billions daily. Value grows exponentially as the ecosystem expands. Finally, ownership. If the founder retains a significant stake as the company races to 5 or 10 trillion in market cap, a 10 or 20% stake would place them firmly in the Trillionaire club. The prospect of a single individual accumulating $1 trillion can be unsettling. It raises valid concerns about wealth inequality and concentration of power. However, it is crucial to remember, the same technological forces that could create a trillionaire also have the potential to create unprecedented opportunities for millions of ordinary people. The AI revolution does not have to be zero-sum. If we are intentional and proactive, we can distribute benefits more broadly, creating new pathways to prosperity. AI will automate some tasks, but it also creates new roles: AI trainers, AI ethicists, AI integrators. Across fields, AI acts as a powerful tool. It boosts productivity, quality, and potentially wages. AI lowers the barrier to entrepreneurship. Today, a single person or small team can build a site, run global marketing, manage finances, and handle customer service. Creators can produce high-quality videos, music, and art. Programmers can build complex applications with AI coding assistance. This democratization enables solopreneurs and micro-businesses to build new income and independence. As models permeate life, markets for data and services emerge, paying contributors, licensing creative work, and forming data co-ops so value flows back to people. Ensuring that the benefits of AI are widely shared is not automatic. It requires conscious effort from governments, educational institutions, and community leaders, an architecture of opportunity for all. This starts with education, moving beyond rote memorization toward critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and emotional intelligence. Lifelong learning must be the norm. We need accessible, affordable systems for continuous upskilling, online courses, vocational programs focused on AI tools, and government initiatives for transitions. Companies must invest in training their workforce. Governments must set rules of the road, not only mitigating harms, but encouraging broad-based prosperity. Update tax codes so outsized AI profits support education, infrastructure, and healthcare, and explore portable benefits and universal basic income pilots. Use AI to strengthen local economies, optimize transit and energy, give small businesses shared AI tools, and form community-owned data trusts. With grassroots strategies, the AI revolution can empower neighborhoods and small towns, not just distant shareholders. We are standing at the dawn of a new economic era, defined by the pervasive influence of artificial intelligence. This technology is a mirror, reflecting and amplifying the intentions of its creators and the values of the society that deploys it. The emergence of the world's first trillionaire will symbolize the immense value creation engine we have built. It will signify unprecedented concentration of power and the ability to fund endeavors that could change human history. It will force profound questions. How should society respond when one individual rivals a nation-state? What responsibilities accompany such wealth? These are moral and philosophical questions. Yet the true story is larger: curing disease, solving climate change, unlocking discovery, augmenting human creativity and productivity in ways we're only beginning to understand. The potential for positive transformation is as real as the potential for wealth concentration. Ultimately, the future is not predetermined. AI is not beyond our control. It is a technology we shape every day. The choice is ours. We can be passive spectators or active participants, building the skills, policies, and institutions for a more equitable, prosperous future. The rise of a trillionaire is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of a new chapter, and we all have a role in writing what comes next. Subscribe for more videos about AI, business, technology, and the future of wealth.